I'm Loïc from KEF France, and I'm here to show you the new products for KEF for this year at the Munich show. Here's a product you already know, which is the LS wireless speaker. LS50 wireless is our top seller speaker for now 3 years, and is our first active wireless speaker on the market. What we've done is we took a regular speaker and we had a lot of power, a streamer, all DACs, all different inputs, and made a pair of active using an app from iOS or Android, allowing people to use their music, streaming their music from Tidal, Spotify, Covers, whoever you want, or taking music from a CD player with the optical toasting input, taking music from maybe your TV or whatever. The thing is, you can have just one pair of speakers with no wires. That's very simple. It's a high-end product. It's not just a Bluetooth very minimum product. It's a high-end product for really high-end EFI to make really music. It's worth 2,300 euro a pair on continental Europe, and you can have different colors. Because the thing is, people now want to stream music, they want small speakers, and they want nice speakers. They don't want huge, big speakers like their parents used to do. So here you have the 4 different finishes on LS50 wireless. White finish is the one we sell most, and then the black. We can also have it gray, or a special finish made by somebody from Holland called Marcel Vanders, who is a very famous designer there. We always have the possibility to have specific stands, and the products are available everywhere in Spain and all over Europe, and it's really easy to use. The thing is to replace all your different components and have just one pair of speakers. So it's very easy, direct click and play, and excellent sound.
So no more amps, no more DACs, everything is built in, it's a very high-end speaker,
yes,
at a great form factor and with great design as well for the modern lifestyle.
That's it for people who live in an apartment or a flat. The thing is, actually, what's going on the market and in all markets, it's what we use, what we call a DSP, digital signal processor. A long time ago, when you wanted to have more bass, you would use an equalizer, okay, but it would be not good. Here, a DSP is able to fit the sound as the way you like it without distortion. So now what we do is we can have the right amps inside the speaker using huge power. For example, on the mid-range bass here, it's 200 watts, and 200 watts, you need to control that much power. Otherwise, you would destroy the speaker. So the driver is controlled by a DSP, allowing to have huge bass and much better bass than when you have separate components. That's the reason why this kind of products is working so well. It's, as you said, very nice. Also, it's extremely competitive sound-wise. If you want it to have the same speaker, it exists as a passive speaker with the streamer, with the 30 watts on the tweeter, 200 watts here on the bass mid-range, the DACs and everything. It would cost a lot of money, and it wouldn't work that way because you wouldn't find the DSP able to match the speaker, the driver with the amp.
So after the success of the L50 wireless, I think the people from KEF decided let's do something that's actually a bit more compact, more affordable for a larger amount of people, I guess.
That's exactly it. What we did, we took all what we developed for the LS50 wireless. We took the very same platform, the very same system of apps for Android, iOS, and we just shrinked it. It's a smaller speaker. What we also did is we changed the finishes. Actually, this looks like more than really a piece of furniture, a piece of decoration in your home, not like a speaker itself. The thing is, we're using a brand from Northern Europe called Kvadrat, which is used by people like Land Rover for their cars, and we use this fabric in different colors. The thing is, Michael Young, who is the designer, made what we call now tone on tone. Most of our speakers now are using the same colors for the drivers, for the box, for the surroundings. So it's what we've done with the green version olive, with the blue one, the red one, it's a black one, sorry, the red one. The only one which is different is the white one. People still like this type of finish, and also this fabric is easier to clean. Okay, in white would be very grey very quickly.
Something that is actually very great about the LS6 as well is how many features it has in terms of connections as well. I mean, we can see here the back of the LS6, and we see
yes,
filled with features, right?
You can, yes, there are many inputs. There's one network input, if you can use it from Ethernet. Of course, you can use Wi-Fi in 2.4 gigahertz or 5 gigahertz, so that there's no perturbation. If you like, when people come at night and they want to listen to music from maybe YouTube or something like this, you can have just simply Bluetooth. It just connects all by itself. If you have a TV or TV set or maybe a MacBook Pro, you can use the optical toslink. So it's all for digital. Now, if you have a turntable, you can use the auxiliary here with a phono preamp and listen to your favorite records. There's something else you can do also with the LS6. It's a small speaker. Sometimes you have a larger room, so you can use the subwoofer output there, which will be controlled by the app, and use any KEF subwoofer to have a larger sense of immersion in the bass. It's the same as the LS50 actually. There's one difference with LS50. It's a newer product, and there's no need of a cable between the two speakers, whereas LS50 needs a cable, a Ethernet RJ45 cable. So you can have really just one speaker plug into current, and the same for the other. What we've done also is we're preparing the launch in early June of what we call AirPlay 2. People who use Apple iPads or iPhones are people who look for very convenient solutions. And AirPlay 2 is a very easy way to send anything you're streaming from your telephone to the speaker itself. Also, you can do another stuff is to have multi-room through AirPlay 2. So you can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs of LS6, and play them as you like it. And different sound, different sources. So it's a very good stuff because we were not able by ourselves to do it, but we can use the perfectionism from Apple to make it. Also, what we're doing next month is having new accessories for LS6. So LS6 was issued late November 2018, and we are introducing next month this specialized and really tailored stands for LS6, either in black or white finishes. It's very slim, very nice. You can take the cable from inside this pole to hide all the cables. So it's very clean, very smooth, and you just see a nice speaker. Also, many people actually use LS6 just like this, close to their TV set, either on the wall, so there's a wall bracket, or like this one with a special small mount, which is able to lift it up and maybe aim to your ears if you have a very low table.
Okay.
Okay. It's also in black or white finishes. They'll be issued next month in June.
From what you've seen, actually, the LS6, I mean, it's a very versatile product, but usually people, how are they using it? As in, with what sources do they usually use it? Is it mostly for TVs? I mean, or
it's very versatile. Most of them use them with Bluetooth, actually, because it's very easy to use. Now, if you want a very good sound, using Wi-Fi or Ethernet connection is the best way. They stream music. Most of them use Tidal or Spotify. But you can use other streaming devices like Qobuz or these, I don't know what there's in Spain, maybe they're specialists. But they're what we call DLNA, a PNP protocol, so you can stream whatever music you want to. But most people would use them to stream music, but also, of course, through the toslink optical link to have the sound from the TV set. That's the main features. Now, actually, you can do whatever you want with AirPlay 2. If you want to watch, if you're watching, for example, YouTube, you can send YouTube onto it. It's all connected. And the thing is, you can have a nice TV set which doesn't always have a very good sound. It's a flat sound and flat TV, and you can have a very pretty object, not just something for geeks, but a product that is pretty and extremely technical, using the best technologies right now to have excellent sound. Yeah, so here's the new R series from KEF. The letter R means reference. Actually, it's a small reference series. Reference are products that are handmade in England, in the very heart of KEF in Maidstone. They are exquisite products, extremely tough to make, and of course, very, very expensive. The history of the R series is to make it cheaper, but not having a cheap product. The thing is to have more affordable technological stuff from reference series. It always uses our core technology, which is UniQ. UniQ is a patented technology we launched about 30 years ago, which is being enhanced for many decades. The thing is, here you have a tweeter for the upper range. And around this tweeter, you will always find the mid-range. It works like the point source. The point source is what everybody is looking after, is how you could have all the sounds in the mid-range and tweeter and going from one point and opening up. So this UniQ is used all over the range. So you have the same tonal balance, the same type of sounds on all speakers. But now, after that, people choose speakers by their sizes, by their look. So this is the cheaper one, which is called the R3. It's worth €1,600 a pair. Here you can find the black finish. So the R5, which is €2,400 a pair, which is in white gloss. As you can see, the feet are in white also. The speakers, the drivers from black become light gray, and also we have a grill, which is gray. Here on the top, you can see the R8. R8 is a speaker for people who want home cinema systems, and especially what we call Dolby Atmos. Dolby Atmos is a way to have a third dimension for sounding like this. Dolby Atmos is made to have what we call connected objects going all the way around the places. To have this effect, you just need to have a third dimension, not just in front and on the sides, but also on the top. So most people can't have CI, custom installation products, on the top of the room, but they can use this type of devices, which will reflect on the ceiling. Okay, this is the R8. Or you can take it up and put it on the wall and have just real effects for having home cinema.
So basically this goes to the wall and then bounces back to the customer from the wall, and then gives it like a new dimension instead of just the stereo.
That's it. You feel the sound is coming from the ceiling. Actually, what you should do is have a speaker in the ceiling, but sometimes not very easy to do. So it's a system that has been complied and patented by Dolby. Dolby says, yes, it's a great system for Dolby Atmos. Okay?
Yep.
So this is worth €1,000 a pair, and the speaker here, which is a three-way speaker, 1, 2, and 3-way. The third way of it is made from two 13 centimeters drivers. You will just have bigger drivers, from 13 to 17 centimeter drivers. Here's another finish, which is black. You can see the grill changes also, and also the feet. Okay.
For what sort of rooms would you say that, for example, someone should consider moving from the R5 to R7?
I would say R5 is perfect up to 35 square meters, and then you can go to R7. It depends now if the ceiling is very high or not, but you can play them in smaller rooms. It depends what amp you have and how loud you like to play it. But this R7 and the R3 are products you can use almost everywhere in any place. Really, it's easy because they have a larger driver in the base. This one is worth €3,200 a pair. Okay. Here is actually the finish people prefer. We've seen the high gloss black, high gloss white, but now the new fashion is going back to real vinyl wood. This one is walnut, European walnut. what you can see is that the drivers also change colors. It's made like a bronze color, and the thing is, most people when they buy it, they don't even use the grill. They like it the way it looks. This finish is the same price, and this big tool, which is called R11, is worth 5,000 euro a pair.
What I was surprised is that before there was a demo in the showroom and they were putting actually electronic music, and it was amazing how down actually. I thought there was a subwoofer there, right?
No, but they are excellent speakers, really. There's no distortion, so you can play them very, very loud, and you can go down if you love electronic music or if you like symphonic music. At KEF, what we think is we love music, whatever it is. If you like reggae, it's okay, you can play reggae. If you like rock and roll, if you like flamenco, it's possible. So here is the Cube series. It's closed sealed subwoofers with the driver in front there. It uses the same amp, which is a 300 watts, with using a DSP system, just like LSX and LS50 wireless. This DSP is able to control the power effortlessly. You send to each driver. Here it's an 8-inch driver, 10-inch, and 12-inch driver. Okay, the prices go from 550 euro, 650, 750. Just depends on how much place you're ready to give to the subwoofer, and of course the size of the room. The bigger the size, the bigger the subwoofer you need. Okay, it's always black or black. You have a choice.
Yeah, I mean, something I'm curious is that is it KEF working on making a possibility of making actually the subwoofers wireless? Because I mean the LSX is it works wirelessly, but the subwoofer output is actually.
It would make sense, maybe someday.
Maybe someday.